Well, here we are again. Another Italo Disco 12-inch vinyl collection video. So, not too long on the intro here. I've been seeing some of my videos. They kind of go on a little bit too long in the beginning. So, let's just get right to the records here. But before we continue here, if you like my channel and you've seen all the other videos that I have, all my Duran and New Wave, Italo Disco, Synth Pop, even Dark Wave videos that I'm making now of my record collections, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and leave me your comments as well. I'd like to hear from you. And also hit the like button. It supports the channel too. So we're going to get right into the records here. Got kind of a big stack here. I did look back in my Italo Disco record collection behind me and eurodisco as well. I'm really amazed at what I have, especially when it comes to the colored vinyl collection that I have. Look back on those videos. I think there's 2 of them. And I have some more in here, some real rarities. They show up on Discogs. I grab them when I can. And sometimes, no matter what the cost is, you know how it is. Record collecting, you just got to have it. So some of these, I'm glad to have them. And looking back at these records behind the camera here, my Italo Disco, go ahead and look at some of those videos that I've made. And if you're a fan of this kind of genre and this sound back in the 80s, all the way till current, they're still making this stuff. And it's just as banging, just as cracking sound of that eurodisco sound. So here we go. How about we take the first one out here? Well, how about this one? I'm going to start with this. Remember these guys? You know these guys. Bad Boys Blue. Give me your lovin'. Give me vibration and sweet inspiration. And then they sing in the high notes. Little lady, give me more of your love and magical healing. These guys, along with Modern Talking, Linda Joe Rizzo, Leanne Ross, Fancy, they were pretty much at the forefront of the eurodisco, Italo disco scene. Bad Boys Blue, I think the main singer is gone. He's departed from us. And so there was another singer too. He was the Caucasian guy. I think he's still in the group. But this is one of my favorites. Give me your lovin'. Great song. That's when they were really on a roll, those guys. This is, I would call this spacey or galactic disco here. It's from the late 70s. And it's this, space art. It's beautiful. It's very electronic, very melodic, and just has some beautiful tones in it. You would have to look it up to know what I'm talking about. It goes for a lot of cash. So unless you're looking to get the original, it's going to be, I think, in the hundreds. But it is space art. I don't know what this means. I've said before in my other videos, I don't understand French, but I'm sure they're talking about something really cool here. But there really isn't any vocals. It just makes this statement. But it's very spacey, very galactic. Take a look at it, listen to it, and you'll really like it. Trust me. More French. This is Gina Socio, and this one is Les Visiteurs. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Visitors. This one is just cracking right here. It's fast. It's probably about maybe 124, 126. And just sequencer loop all the way through it, like Patrick Kelly kind of stuff. But the vocals are all in French. So if you like French electro, synth pop, disco, you would want to look at this one here. Gino Socio, Les Visiteurs. I think it also comes with a picture cover, but I grabbed this one here when it was on eBay, and I just had to have it. If I ever do another roller skating party or just another 80s party, I'm throwing this one in, and I'm going to crank it up. Okay. Speaking of cranking it up, this is going to be one of the best and the most sickest high energy tracks ever made. As soon as it starts off, boom, it's right into it with that up, down, that disco rhythm that I'm always talking about, up and down and up and down. I'm Gonna Make You Want Me, Gina L'Amour on Caliber. There's another release with her on the cover. It's black and white. What a beautiful girl, too. Got quite the hair. But I got this one here. This one's a lot more rare to get. I think it's upside down here. I apologize. It's on Caliber Records. But if you want something to play really loud, something really good in the audio and the engineering and the production sound on this is going to be this one here. Gina L'Amour. I'm Gonna Make You Want Me. She has another track called The Continental. I never really got into it. If anything, this was her best right here. I got that at Luna Sound, also in San Jose, that Vietnamese Italo and eurodisco record store that my friends introduced me to. That's all they sold was on the walls, was just this kind of style here. So watch your volume on this next record. I got this with the OBI. I've never seen it with the OBI on it before until I won it on eBay. It was an auction. It starts off loud and then breaks into Tokyo down. Tokyo Town really brings you down. Hits a couple of notes and then has this Asian melodic sound and hits hard. It's this one I'm talking about. Sarah, Tokyo Town. You take a trip to Eastern World. Whoa, don't tell it to mama. Don't tell it to me. If you should only meet a girl, don't tell it to me. Sarah, Tokyo Town. Wow, blast it. But really, watch your speakers. Watch your ears on that one. It is loud. This next one here, I hadn't heard this since high school. It showed up on YouTube when I was watching some Italo disco videos. It showed up. I clicked on it and I thought, oh, here's another one of those. I haven't heard it since my high school days. I never would have remembered it. So this is another one of those eurodisco tracks that is just beautiful. And it's this one here. Robert Grace. That's what he's called. Robert Grace. A dream I remember all the time. That dream could be your way, could be your way. And then the chorus is, I got a dream, a planet, magical planet called Dumio. So you'd have to listen to the song to know what I'm talking about. A great, great eurodisco song on this one. Oh my gosh, here. Remember Rofo? Fast. It's got that, how do we call this? That really chunky, chopped up sequencer loop all the way through it, like Patrick Kelly does with, and Giorgio Moroder, that kind of stuff with Donna Summer's I Feel Love. Flashlight on a disco night. Flashlight on a disco night. It's all vocoder and then the guy's voice. Wow, man, this is just good stuff back in that early 80s. I don't remember where this is from. Let's see, where is this one from? The Netherlands. Of course, that's this release here, Belgium. But I think this might be actually originating from Italy. But I love that deep, raspy guy's voice. As much as I love the girl's soft voice that's really cute and very sexual. Very sexy, sorry. I like the guy's deep, raspy voice on these records. And that reminds me of, maybe it's in the other stack here. Let's see if I have it. I'm going to jump right to, oh yeah, here we go. This one's actually out of Germany. I could use this as my thumbnail, and anybody who's into Italo disco or Eurodisco is going to know this one. I wish, I don't know where, going nowhere. It's on this one. And you know when you got a German release is when it's Super Sound Maxis. Anything with Maxi single, Super Sound, they really made it clear that this is a German release. And this is Maxi single. Photograph, all in my mind. I can hear you smile, something like that. So he comes to me, you know, girl, I wish. I've showed this before on a colored vinyl. I think I have it on a colored vinyl. I love watching this guy's video. Moro. Buonasera. Buonasera, señorita. Señorita, ciao, ciao. You can't get more Italo disco than this guy right here. I mean, look at this. Look at this cover with the sunglasses and the jacket. It's so 80s. Moro. Buonasera. And I love watching the video because he's dancing in a club with this beautiful blonde. Oh my gosh. And then watching the two of them, it just reminds me of before this whole virus thing came out, and we used to have fun. We used to go to clubs and stuff. And watch the video on this. Moro, Buonasera. There's quite a few different releases. There's one that's on a blood red vinyl. I'm not going to get it because I already have it on orange. But look at this guy. And he's smiling when he's singing the song in the video too. Looks like he's just having so much fun with her. It may even be his girlfriend. Who knows? Lucky guy, right? I love this one. If I was to say the epitome of eurodisco would be this one here. Reads, in your eyes tonight I'm looking for love. Whoa. In your eyes tonight I'm searching for love. That's the chorus on this one here. Reads. It's just another one of those great, perfect, produced Italo or eurodisco records ever made. Reads, in your eyes. And I got it. I got me a copy of it. All right, here we go. Let's get really serious here because I'm talking about one of the holy grails of, I guess this one would be Italo disco. It's hard to find this release right here. It showed up on Discogs. I check Discogs every day for my releases that I'm looking for, especially if there's none available. And I'm not going to get generic covers if I can find them picture cover. Do not like generic covers. It's plain, it's boring. Sometimes that's all it came out on. But if it came out on a picture cover with a girl that looks like this, I'm going to wait for it. Out of France. Do you know this one? I'm going to come up with it. Here we go. Oh, yes. Why don't you let me feel your heartbeat as you lead me through the night? Why don't you take me to the stars and hold me tight? Hold me tight. What a great song this is. It's probably one of the best. If I was to put this into a top 10, it would be here. Along with Baby Blue, Buonasera, I Wish, some of Modern Talking's ones, but this would have to be in there. Katie Gray, Hold Me Tight. Really tough record to find. I got myself a hold of it, so a copy. When it showed up on Discogs, I think it was $30. Boy, she looks so confident. I love these kind of pictures where they're very confident. I've only seen one other picture of her. Haven't seen anything else. I don't think she did anything else. And that's fine with me. You do one song, and that's it. And you know it's from France, too, when it says Maxi 45 Tours. Now, following that that release right there, I can even mix this in and have a great mix MP3 if I was to do it. This one with that one. This one here's Passion Girl. Ah, I'll never let you go. Ah, very sensual, very seductive, very sexy single. It's this guy here. Oh my gosh. Italian Dream. What's his name? Tony? It's backward. Tony Duran. You put this one with the other one. Both of those records I had been after for quite a long time. Finally got them. Katie Gray and this one. So if you're making a list, like I always tell all my viewers, write this stuff down. Look them up. I tell my buddy at Classic Jams, by the way, look at his videos too. Classic Jams with a K. Look at his collection. You want to see electro, new wave synth pop? I'll put a link in my description. Take a look at his channel. He's always giving shouts out to my channel. We're always bouncing back and forth. He's got quite a collection like this behind me. And so I'm going to give a shout out to his channel too. But those who are interested in building an Italo disco collection, write this stuff down. I'm not kidding. I got gems here, and that's why I'm showing them to you. And boy, is it costly. It's not cheap collecting Italo disco. It ranges anywhere from $5 to maybe $600. Just Sylvie, I'm Gonna Make You Want Me on Boulevard Records, one of the most highly sought out records ever of the Italo and hi-nrg disco genre there. It's going to be that one. I mean, you're talking $400 just for that. Or Moscow Nights by Krabinska Twins, I think that's right, on Champagne Records. That's like $500. Outrageous, I know. Even ridiculous, but if you want the original, that's what you're going to have to pay. Let's keep going here. Ooh, the power of love. That's all you feel. I don't remember the words though to it. Salsa Negro. Oh, 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 Salsa Negro. Gosh, what a good song this one is too. Wow, Salsa Negro by Faustine. And look at this dude on the cover with the trench coat. I love it. I don't even know where he is. Somewhere in the Middle East, maybe. I don't know. But what a great song this is. You've got to get this one. If you're building an Italo disco list, grab this. It's only maybe $15 on Discogs from a US seller. And I think that I got this one off of eBay. But it's not expensive. But you want to get this into your collection if you're collecting this stuff. Cute, fun song here. Into the Night. I don't remember what she's saying. Into the Night. I think it's... Where is this from? Well, if it's Career Records, it's got to be... I think that's France. Cute song, though. Cute girl, too. Love the pink lips. The pink clothing and denim. Really nice. Deborah Lee Byrne, Into the Night. American version of Toutes les Primes Foulas. I don't know what it says. I stink at other languages. I try. But this is a really cute song. Into the Night. It swings really nice back and forth. So write that one down if you're writing anything from my collection here. Didn't know what time it was. Lights were low. I hear the sound on the radio. He's a star man waiting in the sky. That's this one here. Claudio Mingardi, Star. And it's bouncing, this one here. I think this guy is Savage, also originally known as Robbie or Robix, something like that. He also goes by Savage. Remember that song, Only You? And then he goes into, under this alias, Claudio Mingardi, Star. And it just says, you, I'm a starman. I'm the starman. And then it goes into the vocals. Didn't know what time it was. Lights were low. It's a remake of David Bowie, Starman. But it's all synth. I mean, the whole thing is just synthesizer and synth drums. Banging tune, though. And it's not cheap. So get it. I have this one. What label is this on? This one's out of Italy. And the original is on ZYX. God, I love this one too. Modded DJ. This reminds me of something that would be played in a club in the tropics. Almost up there with like Midnight at the Oasis back in 1974. But it's the beats are a little bit more broken up. And it's a very sexy song. Beautiful too with her voice. And I had to get it. And it's titled, if I can get it, Modded DJ. Now, I've had a lot of commenters saying on my videos, I've never heard of these songs. You're showing a lot of gems we never heard of. Gonna have to look back on these. And I can't say, it'd be unfair for me to say, where have you been all this time? We just miss some of these things. They just come out and then they go away and not everybody's ever heard of them. I'm still learning. But that's why I'm making these videos here, to show you what's out there. And I'm still finding them myself. Such as... Okay, let's get into the colored vinyl here. This dude here, I'm friends with him on Facebook. He messages me, and he's going to be sending me a green copy. I have the orange copy. Look for this on YouTube. He does it live in the studio. It's perfect quality. You can see him singing it, and it's this one. See You Again, Alex Valentini. Take a look at it. You'll see it on YouTube. And type that title in. You'll see him singing it in the studio. It's great to watch. I wish we had more footage of these artists doing their songs in the studio. I guess when you had VCRs and just handheld cameras, shoulder cameras, remember those nightmarish things? The quality wasn't that great. But I've got this one on orange vinyl. And that brings me into our colored vinyl here. So I look forward to getting the green one. I haven't got it yet. I was going to make that as my first record on this video. Good song though. Oh my gosh. And it's loud. It's beautiful. It's just glamorous. Who out there likes Peter Richard? And I'm talking about For You, For Only You, for You, also Les Planis, New Regard, and then we've got Walking in the Neon. What else did he do? I think those are his three biggest ones. So my buddy at Classic Jams, I know that you like Peter Richard. I know that you like Walking in the Neon. Well, here we have Full Time. But there we go. On green. Oh my gosh. I had to have this. It's perfect. Mint condition. Peter Richard. Walking in the Neon. Well, what kind of song is this? It's cracking. It's fast. It's hard hitting. It's even kind of dark. Peter Richard has made no exemption when it comes to the melodies of synthesizers in his songs. It's usually very galactic, just echoing and beautiful. And the bass line in this, I can't describe it to you anywhere close to what it is, but it's nothing that's just basic and just moving. It's bouncing all over the place, and it's just charging. So look it up. Peter Richard, Walking in the Neon. I showed it in one of my other videos. It's pink and black with him on the cover. I don't know what they're saying in this record here, but this is another great example and the epitome of Italo disco. Oh gosh, look at this cover here. A woman with long black hair in a red dress, sipping on some wine. Do they know what they're doing here? Little Jack Jingle. Even if the song sucked, I would still buy it for the cover. I would buy it just for the cover. I'd pay $40 just for that cover. All right, we get it. Nice cover, right? But the song is just as good, and it's on red. Look at that. That's not even blood red. That's just hot red. But this was also done by Cosa Rosa, the original. It's very similar. I think Cosa Rosa used Spanish guitar in their version, and it might even be the same person, but they go by here, Little Jack Jingle, and it's to a little girl. Instead of dancing in the streets, just sing something. I don't know what it is. To a little girl. I don't know what language it's in. I'm sorry. Let's go into eurodisco now, and the production of what is his name from Silent Circle, Alex Breton. I'm always trying to get that name right. Pretty much the founder of Silent Circle. He has done Joy Peters, he's done Silent Circle, and he did this guy right here, who had two songs. More Than a Kiss. This was if you know Silent Circle's music, then you're going to know this one here, More Than a Kiss. It sounds just like Touch in the Night. It's pretty much the same equipment used for it. And this one is on, and I'm going to pick it up. I know everybody hates me picking on my records with my fingers. So what? They're my records. I'll handle them how I want. I never play them anyway, but I'm going to pull it out. And there it is on blue. Okay. If I... Then there's this. He also did Michael Bedford's here, Tonight. Tonight I'm Just For You. You're Gonna Take All My Love. So that's his other record too. It's More Than a Kiss and Tonight. I think he only did those two. But you want some very good quality eurodisco, it's going to be those songs. Oh gosh, one of the hardest records for me to ever find. This one popped up on Discogs. I grabbed it. There's even a video on YouTube, and it's this guy right here. Caesar, My Black Lady. If you like Dieter Bohlen, when he parted from Modern Talking on his own solo adventure and did Blue System with that scratchy voice, that's going to be this dude right here. You're my black lady. You hit me with the fire. I'm burning for desire, something like that. You hit me with your love. I think this was $100, maybe 130, but I had to have it because it's the one that's on yellow vinyl with the pink label. Caesar, my black lady. Gosh, it's a great song. All right, back to Peter Richard again. I showed you his other record, and it was Walking in the Neon. But this one here we go. Oh, yes. Again, this guy makes no exemption when it comes to perfect sound, galactic Italo disco. And here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3 on the countdown. Yellow, orange, yes. Translucent orange. Walking in the Neon. So, is a record that good? You have all this different pressings of it. You got the one with the picture cover that's normal, the regular black vinyl one. You got this one here, orange, with the dude on the cover. And then you have the other one on full-time. He's someone to really look into. And my other video too, which is my colored vinyl disco, Italo disco, part 2. I think I have his other record in there, and it's Le Plani New Regard. I think it's the first record, and has a back and forth bass line rhythm to it. It's very melodic, very beautiful. This one's powerful. It's got the voice of Adele Bertei, that's her name. This one, wow, Jelly Bean. Or is it just a mirage? It's got sounds all over the place through it. It's got that bouncing piano in it, hard-hitting synth drums. This is a great club song. Oh my gosh, you could fill a dance floor with this. And it is so Italo disco, I had to put it into this stack right here. And there she is on the cover. What a gorgeous girl. Look at that face. Wow. And so look it up. This one here. Look up all these. What are you waiting for? Make a list of all this stuff. I'm not kidding. I show you gems here. I showed in another video Rocky M, and it was Fly With Me to Wonderland. Very powerful on Arrow Records, and it just starts off with this, and it goes right into the track. Loud, sounds like Silent Circles kind of sound. Powerful too. Well, he had this other one here. Disco Lady, could it be that maybe? And I don't remember the rest of the song. And he's saying, I don't quite understand some of the words these people are saying, but one of my favorites here, Disco Lady, crank it up, play it loud. This stuff was meant to be played loud, so we got Rocky M, Disco Lady, and again on Arrow Records. So obviously he signed up on that label. Made 3 really good hit songs, and then no one's ever heard from him, I don't think, since. I got this one here at Amoeba Records in San Francisco. It wasn't one of those chance records. I did look it up on YouTube while I was there, took a listen to it, and had to have it. I don't know how I missed out on this one here, but they are, China Blue, and the song is Send Me Another Day. And it was good enough for me to bring it home and put it into the stack, because it's one of those ones I missed out on back in the 80s. There's even a video of it on YouTube. So take a look at it and put this into your collection if it's a playlist on YouTube or Spotify. All right, here we go. What could be the last song in this stack that I'll show you on, what is this, part 4 I'm doing? I think this is part 4. These 2 guys out of Germany, I don't know if they're really twins or if they're just buddies, great song makers. They had that other song, Desert Place, also Not the Loving Kind, Time Will Tell, back in 1987, a little bit more synth pop, darker and harder hitting. I love this one here. It has a nice long intro, flowing, just beautiful flowing sound, strings. It sounds like a song of yearning. How else could I describe it? But it's this one here. Let's just get to the song. The Twins. Deep within my heart, I've no feeling deep within my heart. It's an axe wind deep within my heart. And this is the guy, I believe, who's the singer out of the 2 of them. Beautiful song, though. Wow. This would be more in the genre of eurodisco. So I am at 30 minutes, 29:55. So that's this stack right here. I think we did the whole thing. Did I leave anything behind me? Yeah, that's the whole stack for this one here. So there's one more stack that I'm going to do for Italo and eurodisco. So I've been trying to look at the camera properly. I think my camera is right there. So sorry if I've been looking at it this way. But hey, thanks for watching the video. That's going to be it for my Italo and eurodisco vinyl collection. Whatever part this is, I'll have to figure it out. But subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, show them what else is out there. That's the only reason why I'm doing this too, is let's just show the world what's out there on vinyl records, not downloads, vinyl records. And if you can get them into your collection. Just don't break the bank. Okay, it's easy to do. So thank you for watching.